There we go.
What are you doing, Patty?
Looking for Yuri. Have you seen him?
I think he's somewhere in town. Probably sleeping.
Yuri's just about the only one who can successfully hide from me. In any case, what are you doing, Flynn?
Patrolling. This town has no barrier, so I have to work extra hard to keep it safe. What is it?
Why are you the one patrolling? You're a commandant. Or is this part of a knight's duty?
It has nothing to do with a knight's duty or rank. A knight is... well, it's difficult to explain.
Is it?
Personally, I believe they exist solely to protect the people, but not all knights agree.
Then things haven't actually gotten any better?
No, they've improved quite a bit, though there are those who don't believe so.
Lies and rumors are insidious things. Ah, Flynn, you have far too many woes for one so young.
True. I have no want for trouble, but I am prepared to face it.
Is that right?
Ever since I learned the law is imperfect, I've looked for a definitive boundary between good and evil. Recent events have shown me that no such boundary exists. In the end, all I can do is face each trouble as it arises. Perhaps this path is full of pain, but I won't run. That's what I am prepared for. Patty?
Admirable, but codswallop. Long ago, I led the pirates as I freed, but I was only their boss because they had all given me their support. And had Yuri and the others not been there when my memories returned, I'm not sure what would have happened. Without them, I wouldn't be the chipper lass I am today.
Patty.
You don't have to bear your troubles alone. You have Yuri and me. We all have troubles, so we should work together to figure them out.
Together? Yes, you're right. Thank you, Patty. You know, sometimes I can't help feeling that you are terribly mature.
It's all right. You aren't the first to fall for my intoxicating charms.
Oh, brother.
If we all work through our troubles together, then someday we'll be able to make the world we dream of a reality. Everything we do, starting with taking down the Autophagos, will be worth it.
Resolving to act on a decision influences those around you, and then that decision becomes reality. That's how whole worlds are created. Sink me. I'm losing out on my beauty sleep. Off to bed I go.
What about Yuri?
I'm young. I'm sure there'll be plenty more chances. Good night.
Good night. Don't bear your troubles alone.
I don't know if she... Well, I don't know.
Can't sleep? What about you? Oh, I was just out talking with Baul and it got late.
I was just checking on how the repairs were coming along. What?
Oh, nothing.
I hate it when you say that.
That's strange. I don't mean anything by it.
Hey, what are you gonna do after this is over? If all goes right, all the Blastia will stop working, including Hermes Blastia.
Right.
You won't have anything to do.
I guess not. That's all I had. Baul was my only friend. Destroying Hermes Blastia was my only purpose. I mean, I had my reasons, but...
But...
After traveling around with you all, I guess I don't really care anymore.
You're just gonna drop it like that?
What are you going to do? You lived for your Blastia research.
There's tons of stuff I could study. Besides, I realize there are things I can believe in besides Blastia. I don't have any family, so I don't... But I kind of like, you know, how we are. Hey, that's just between us. You can't tell anybody.
I won't, I promise. It's fun to have secrets with someone.
You've changed. You never would have said anything like that when we first met.
All the different people, different things on this journey, you know?
Yeah, I do. I never dreamed I'd end up like this. I don't want to go back.
Me neither. When everything's done, maybe I'll just travel the world with Baul.
That's nice. Hey, take Estelle too. There's still a lot in this world she should see.
You're not coming? It'll be so lonely without you.
Well, I guess I could.
Well, if we're going to do that, first we have to protect the world.
Of course. We'll show that thing.
Yes, we certainly will.
Yeah, I think it also goes to some of the other characters too.
That's the last one.
Good work. Sorry for making your work right before the final battle.
Don't worry about it. I'm a member of a guild. I have to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a side trip I have to do.
Hey, Raven. It's nice to be able to do things for others.
Oh, such grown-up words from Master Carol.
Yeah, I never did stuff just for other people. I wanted to show others that I could do stuff. I thought that was my dream, but I guess not.
To make a guild, to make the guild big, to be a respected boss. All boys have those dreams. It's fine.
But that was all just so I would look cool. I mean, there's so much you can't do alone.
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought I had to do it alone, or I'd look bad, or it'd be worthless, or whatever. That's not helping people.
I see.
If you work together, you can do a lot more and make a lot more people happy. I realized that traveling with everyone. I like that a lot more.
Young Master Carol, you are something. So far ahead of this old man. You are cool enough, just as you are.
You're cool too, Raven. Not as cool as Yuri, but...
Oh, I'm hurt.
So what's your dream, Raven?
Me? To be stinking rich with bevies of gorgeous women all around. I'm kidding. Now, I'm finally back to just living.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I guess my dream is to be able to dream again someday.
That sounds pretty hard, but I'm sure you can do it.
Thank you. I think I'll get it.
Hey, is your heart okay?
Yeah, it's weird, but it's fine. Even if I work it hard, it just keeps going.
I guess that's the effect of the spirits.
I guess this plan isn't all bad.
I'm glad I met everyone. I mean, you too, of course.
I'm glad I met you too. Really.
We're gonna win tomorrow.
In a big way. All right, we should get to bed soon. Lack of sleep is the elderly's worst enemy.
Okay, night.
Yeah, good night. Dreams are so not my style. But here I am, dreaming. What am I gonna do with myself?
It's almost time.
Yeah, I start to think about it and I can't sleep.
Why do I have the subtle feeling that there is going to be another locked scene? I really hope that's not the case.
You get that way too?
You say it like I'm made of iron or something.
Would you mind if I sat next to you? Thank you. It's warm. Tomorrow we face that Autophagos.
It's ironic that we're actually using Alexei's research to fight it.
If they had only been able to think of others.
Yeah, but they made their choices. Nothing we can do about that.
Choices. You've always made your own choices, haven't you?
I figured if someone's gonna choose, it might as well be me. And I won't find out if I made the right choices until the end.
But that's wonderful. Making a choice is so hard.
You made your own choice too.
I think I figured it out while traveling with you all. To live means to choose. And to have the resolve to make those choices.
I think that's kind of overdoing it.
I always just played the role I was given. I was happy to heal people and be thanked. But then I learned my power was poisoning the world. Someone was always using me.
What about now?
I don't know. But I feel like I'm here doing what I am because it's my choice. My wish. I'm glad I came on this journey with you, Yuri.
Me too. I wasn't too sure what would happen when you asked me to take you out of the castle.
I'm sure.
I like traveling. Lots of different people, different experiences. We traveled the whole world, but I never got tired of it. I think it fits me. I think I'll just keep on going around.
And keep helping people in need.
Yeah, maybe there's some tomboy princess out there being chased by an evil monster.
You're mean. It's strange. Right now, I'm not scared at all. If anything, the thought that a new world is about to dawn is...
The Autophagos won't kill us. We'll live on.
And I'll be able to stay with everyone. With you.
Thanks. I feel the same way. Let's get it over with, and live on in a future we choose.
Okay.
Well, looks like you slept well.
Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, so this was one of the things that I kept on saying about this game and the block scenes. It has to do, it wasn't the dying stuff with Estelle and whatnot, it was because of a song. I guess they, I don't know, at some point they had the license to play it, but then I guess they lost it or whatever, so I guess they decided to essentially block the scenes, but thankfully the capture card can essentially go around it. The first block scene that we saw was in episode 25. The next one coming up was in 30 something, so I'm not sure if that one is out yet. So, and this one is pretty much the same thing. It's that song that comes up again. So I will edit it. I will get the capture for it later, and I'll put it in.
Yes, I did.
Like a log.
The bed was so much more comfortable than when we were here before.
Yeah, the whole town is in really good shape.
A city this nice needs a name.
All right, naming genius. Give it a shot.
Yeah, Carol.
Okay. Scrappy Handcraft,
Yeah.
you suck!
The light that melts away the snow. Arnian. How's that?
Arnian. That's a nice name.
Now it's got the Imperial seal of approval. That settles it.
Fantastic. I'm all done too.
Vesperia number 2.
With Vesperia number 1? This is Yoder's sword, isn't it?
What? Is it really okay for us to use that?
It's just the right shape and size. Plus, it's forged from rare metal.
If I recall, rare metal is quite scarce, and known to be exceedingly durable.
Listening to your discussion made me remember this sword. I'm utterly incompetent with swords, so I'd be delighted if it was of use to you. Somehow it already feels different.
It is a decent blade.
So then this one would be Vesperia number 2.
It doesn't matter what it's called.
It's almost time.
Yeah, this time it really is the final battle.
Leave the construction of the Blastia network to us.
Wait, Commandant, you should go with them.
Sodia?
No one knows what might happen. They will need your help.
But the Knights have been tasked with persuading the people to help with the Blastia.
I am well aware that we will not succeed without the people's cooperation.
Don't worry. I'm here too, after all.
Very well. But Sodia, Witcher, even though we'll be working separately, we are still a team. Remember that, if nothing else.
Yes.
Okay.
We have discussed the Blastia and spirits, and what to do after everything is done. But I think it will take time for some to accept this change.
You're right. Many people will be so lost.
However, they cannot live in a new world without accepting the changes.
You're right.
I will start by talking with the people here. They built this wonderful city of Arnian from nothing but a plain.
Yes, the residents here should accept it.
Good luck. No one would listen to me even if I tried.
No way!
Estelise, everyone, take care.
Everyone, please, stop working for a moment. His Majesty Yoder has something to say.
I have something very important to tell you all. This will affect the Empire, the guilds, and even the Entelekea.
I wonder if they'll be okay.
They believed in us enough to send us. And let's believe in them.
Yes.
Well, we have our own work to do. Carol, do your thing.
Right. Everybody! We will win no matter what! Onward, brave Vesperia!
Yeah.
There we go. Shenanigans. Pain. Alright, let me land here. Okay, so I'll get that in a second. Save. So, this was just before the fight with Flynn, so I will keep this save for the edits. I'm going to save here, because I had already gotten these. Because that was the second edit, so this one will be the main playthrough again. But, yeah, after this stream, when I'm waiting for it to download, I will get the 2 scenes with a capture card. It'll be easy enough. But yeah, I'm guessing that second one was the music too. It wasn't the Bells song, it was a different song. And it was right when that music started. So, alright, so there are a couple of things with this town. We can actually build it up even further. It's like a little side project that we can continue on. And there was another side quest that I wanted to do that actually involves Raven. So we're going to take a little trip over to Mount Temza. I'm going to see if
How feeble looking. Don't get
it's going to be able to start. So I'll take a quick trip over there and see if I can get it to activate.
Come, oh Silverlight. Angel Rain. We shouldn't let this go to our heads.
Okay, so we get a couple of skits here. Promise of Hyponia.
Thanks to Flynn, it seems like everyone in the town has settled into their lives here quite nicely.
It has the same climate as the capital. That might make it easier for them to live in the town.
And people lived on this continent before everyone came with Flynn. The land was for humans.
It'll be nice if more and more people come to live on Hypeonia.
Exactly. Home is where the heart is.
I wouldn't mind living here myself.
Yeah, there are a couple of other things that we could do here. We can actually build up this town. Oh, so we could... Yeah, so this probably starts it. Acting Commandant Flynn, welcome back. I know, it's like we never left. Someone please show them to their rooms. Yes, right this way. Let's go. Alright. Do you really have time to be lounging around? Yeah, why not? We can't afford to make any mistakes. We have to be careful about things. That doesn't sound like you, Yuri. Aren't you the one who's always acting irrational and reckless? Nah, I think you're thinking of yourself, Flynn. I can't imagine you be hesitating at this point, so what is it that you need? Is it just some encouragement? I'm still looking for the right finishing move. If that's the case, maybe I can be of assistance. Wait, do we get to fight him again? I appreciate the help. I'll take you up on your offer. Excellent. I slept so nicely. I tried shaking you and calling your name, but you wouldn't wake up. I thought you were gone, Rita. Ah, what a relief. We must have been more tired than we thought. Are those two still at it? Yes, they've been fighting with hardly a moment's rest ever since they started. They look like they're enjoying themselves. They got some nerve. When are we gonna leave? It's stifling here. I'm gonna go do some maintenance on a Vesperia one or something. Oh, I'll help. I'd say Rita's pretty similar to, really. Take that, and how about this? That was... Yep, looks like you got the hang of it. Yeah, thanks, man. Yuri, Flynn. Are you finished? Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. Alright, shall we go? Huh? Hold on, let me rest just a little bit. We don't have time to be lounging around. Alright, last one is rotten egg. Poor Yuri. Good luck out there. Leave it to me. Oh, we got an arcane art. Okay. Final Gale. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. The hero of a new town.
It used to be just bare land, but it's starting to look like a real town now.
It looks like they're building more and more houses, too.
Yeah, look on that roof over there. That's the master carpenter of the Carpenters Guild. He heard about Arnian and came with all his tools and apprentices to help. He even refused to take money for it. He's so generous.
Looks like the manly carpenters are out in full force.
You could learn a thing or two from them.
Ha. Yeah, I believe we could come here several different times. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much just talking. I'm trying to remember what we do. Is this a barrier blast? Oh, okay, so we finally talk about this too. Is this a barrier blaster too? It's not activated, but even if it's not working, maybe they want to leave it here as a symbol of protection to the city. I think I figured it out. Oh? What did you figure out? Why I like Blastia. Blastia, that is. For me, Blastia, I like my brothers and sisters. Your brothers and sisters? I didn't have a father while I was growing up, and my mother died when I was young, too. But Blastia were always with me, even when no one else was. So that's what you meant by brothers and sisters. That makes sense. And my knowledge of Blastia developed and grew as I did. Maybe that's why I always felt so close to them, and why I got so mad when they were broken. But I'll have to be saying goodbye to all of those Blastia soon. Brothers and sisters can't be together with you forever. Someday you'll have to leave them behind and move on. Someday, you say? When you find someone who's even more important to you. But just because you're separated from them, that doesn't mean that the important link you have with them is broken. Maybe you're right. And just because you're apart, that doesn't mean that you have to forget how important they are, or how much you love them. Still, too, Dev. And Rita, you found a lot of people who care about you very much, isn't that right? You still got a long way to go before you're as good as a Blastia. A long way to go. Apparently so. You're terrible, Rita. This is how you repay my love, you shrew. You're so annoying, and you're the worst of all, old man. Maybe someday Rita will learn how to take affection gracefully. I don't think it's so bad. I mean, I think that's one of her cutest traits. Alright, here we go, another one. Money goes round.
Money seems to disappear before you know it.
No, it disappears because you use it.
Sure, but if you only use a little at a time, you don't realize how much you're spending.
I guess we've been spending a little too much.
What do you mean? We need to spend more.
Really? But why?
The more gold we spend, the more it comes back to us. And it brings its friends, too.
Really?
How interesting.
Huh? Rita, your name's on this money.
Exactly. I've been writing my name on our gold so we'll know when it comes back to us. And when it does come back, I bet it'll have doubled at least. So go on, use it.
What a lovely little fairy tale.
Oh, okay. So the reason why I got that skit was because I spent like $150,000 buying stuff. That's why I got that one. Oh, we got a cutscene. The music cut.
When faced with a daunting foe, they often betray their comrades and save themselves.
Oh.
They gain more power than they need, and grow overconfident once they have it. This had been my understanding of human nature.
Okay, so the four spirits now are pretty much just talking about humans.
Humans are quite interesting. They become distrustful once betrayed. One moment they may slander a friend, and the next be moved to feelings of love. Their hearts may grow more compassionate, or be lost to depravity. Truly puzzling creatures.
All of that makes them dangerous. How long until they are drowned by their thirst for power? How long until they betray all those dear to them in their struggle for supremacy? When they stand before a mighty enemy, will they keep their resolve?
Do you not believe in them, Sylph?
I wished only to convey the delicacy of the situation.
Should they ever become too great a nuisance, we need only burn them to the ground.
It seems that the conversion to spirit form has not tempered our leader's fiery wrath.
Apparently not.
Nor has there been any change in the optimism that so characterized you, Undine.
And you remain every bit as cautious and careful as you ever were.
Has not that fear kept you in constant concern over the catastrophe in the sky?
It was all the Entelecheia and humans could do to seal it away 1,000 years ago. The humans have said that as spirits we possess the power to defeat it. However...
Say no more. Speaking it out loud will only further increase your worry.
We are a new power that will form the cornerstone of this world. The Adephagos is nothing.
We may possess enough power to defeat the Adephagos once and for all. But all our work will have been for naught if the humans cannot face this threat. Do not forget that it is the mortals who must use our powers against the Adephagos.
Did you not place your faith in their hands?
As there are no others to whom we can turn, I will entrust them with our final hope.
Then be content to stand by and watch over them. Believe in them.
I too await the day when I make known my full power. Speak, Gnome, if you have something we should know.
He says we are left to make one of two choices. Perish along with this world, or entrust our powers to the humans. They may be fragile, but their hearts burn with a determination to live. I will stand with them.
Do you mean it, Gnome?
He says I too share their desire to go on living.
That is the life for those who grow old and die. We must live as suits our nature.
No. Like them, the oncoming catastrophe could sow the seeds of our obliteration as well. No. Let us too struggle for as long as we can, as the humans do. Goodbye.
Yeah, so they're pretty much just talking. And I don't think Gnome ever speaks either. Or at least we don't ever hear Gnome speak. Alright, so here we go, another one. Telling of the Changing World.
I hope everyone will accept this. I mean, that the world is changing.
There's a difference between understanding something and accepting something. It'll take time.
But this is the only way that's left. We just have to accept it.
This isn't a choice we've made freely. We had to choose it.
Not everyone will welcome it, that's for certain.
But
it's something we have to do. That's what you want to say, right?
Yeah.
That's fine then. Cheer up, Carol.
Okay. You think it'll work out, right?
Who knows?
Judith, I can't tell if you're trying to make me feel better or not.
What you want is different from what's actually there. Reality can be a harsh mistress.
Alright. I don't think there's anything else here. Check. Well, I could probably leave for now, because I want to check out Mount Temso. Because I know at some later point that this place is going to change. I can't remember what triggers it, though. Alright, I'm going to go to the desert. Oh, so this one's going to be a multiple one. Alright, ready for the final battle, men.
Take that!
Whoa, what's the occasion? Little impromptu training session?
Well, when I think about fighting Duke, I know I gotta be as strong as I can!
I like your spirit.
I'd expect that from Carol, but Yuri brings a twinkle to this old man's eyes to see you training.
On second thought, let's call it a day.
What? We were just getting started!
Never fear. I think I can teach you a thing or two. You can thank me later.
You're volunteering to help, Raven? You're gonna jinx him.
Now, don't be like that. There's no beating an old man once he finds his stride, you know?
Would you spar with me as well, Raven?
Hey, well, if you both want to, I can't say no. It'll take more than luck to beat Duke after all. All right, Carol, no mercy?
Right.
No mercy!
Fight!
Alright, I'll probably get the next one as I'm getting closer to Temsa. Let's see. Pharaoh's Crag. I think it was down this way. I think I have to land for this one. Alright. I don't know if it'll start though. Yeah, I think we would have already gotten it. There's the Giganto monster for this place. Yeah, so the event I'm trying to trigger here, it is a side story that we learn about Raven. I'm not going to spoil it. It might be later on, though. I gotta remember how it starts. It's also possible it might start somewhere else, though, too. Let's see. Monster book. Yeah, I'm really curious about Got you so. because of that drop he has. I'm pretty sure there's another monster that might have it too. I just can't remember who though. Yeah, I think I'll figure it out. So I probably could start using those magic lens. Just so I could get the battle info on these. Alright, ready for the final battle, women.
Is fighting really the only option with Duke?
Well, if he's in Tarkaron, then I think we'll have to.
My mind's already made up.
If only we can defeat the Autophagos with the spirits before he completes the formula.
Do you think you'll just let that happen?
As long as he's sacrificing people to achieve his aims at Tarkaron, we have to stop him.
What's eating you, Estelle?
Are you that conflicted about fighting him?
Yes, but we won't win if we go in with doubts.
Oh, I don't know. If doubting is part of your nature, you should trust that nature in battle.
What?
Well said, Judith. Maybe that's the right approach. We're not your typical band of heroes, after all.
You do what you can. You take the hits, but you don't lose. Sound about right?
I think that the more you fret, the brighter you'll shine, Estelle.
You're all so... Thank you.
Oh, speaking of, there's also that other side thing that we could do in... Oh, what's that town? It's not Dongrest, it's the other one. Helios? Is that the name of it? We haven't been there in a while. No, I think this is it. I also wish it would actually change to daytime here, because this is... so we can see. Oh, it's a cutscene. I didn't expect that. So then you're on patrol tonight, right, Yuri? Yeah. Thanks. See you in the morning. Good night. Hiya. Who's there? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. That's alright. Rather, I'm sorry if I woke you. You didn't. I got up because I wanted to train a bit, too. Then why don't we train together? Really? Awesome. But, Flynn, you're already so strong. Why are you sacrificing sleep to train? I was just reminded of exactly how powerless I truly am. If I'm going to change the Empire, then I have to make sure I'm up for the task. I have to work hard to instill in myself strength that is utterly unshakable. You're not just talking about the strength of the sword, are you? No, you need mental strength just as much. As you train with a sword, you must train your convictions so that they are just as sharp. Strength that lacks conviction is just violence. I see, so with rock-solid conviction, you could beat any odds. Are you here to help too, Rapide? Maybe I'll put this old body through its paces for once, too. I'd be happy to duel you in a friendly bout, Raven. Knights end up fighting more than one person at a time, right? Taking us all on at once would be better practice. Aye, villains do tend to swim in schools. Judith, Patty, you're up too? Mind if we join in? Not at all, but why are you all here? Personally, I just wanted to try my hand against yours. If you're after the later, aim for its horse. I'd say this is typical for you two, but then again, nothing ever is. Whatever your reasons, it doesn't matter. Thank you. How strange, thanking us when all we've done is happen to have the same interests. Indeed. Now then, shall we get started? Guess I better keep my nose out of this, huh? Honestly, everyone should just go back to bed. That goes for you too, you know. Alright, so Flynn got a new art. Huh. There's another one. Arnian Spirit.
Man, Arnian's just getting better and better.
Indeed. A town born from the Empire and the guilds. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful city.
Though it's a shame it took a world crisis to get them to work together.
A global threat brings people together. That's irony for you.
I think that's all right, though. They're finally seeing eye to eye.
Right. And even if they need a crisis now, I'm sure one day it'll just come naturally.
Indeed. It would be a shame if this cooperation was only temporary. I hope we can return and ensure that it is lasting.
Me too.
We have to take care of the Autophagos first, though.
Helior, that's what it was, not Helios. I got people talking. I wonder if this is another side quest. Yeah, so I believe at this point I can actually go directly to the Tower of Tarkaron. But it is good to check out the sites and see what's going on too. Alright, let's see what's up with these two. You too, Harath? Yes, Cotton. Huge losses. Bigger than I could have ever imagined. What's going on? It's pretty boring grown-up stuff, kiddo. Do you really want to know? Yeah, try me. We'll be the judge of that. Oh, good sports. We've been investing in a small but successful guild that has been giving us a cut of their spoils based on what we put in. Hold it right there. This smells fishy already. It does? It does. I knew it. Wait, how could you tell? Here comes all the yawning. Up to now, it has really been working out, so we made a huge investment. And then the guild up and disbanded overnight. Of course, yeah. Yeah, it was a rug pull. Definitely gotta watch out for those. They didn't even return what we invested. I see. It can happen if you're not careful. Are you gonna be able to get by? Well, we have a little bit tucked away still, but we'll have to close up shop. This is what we get for underestimating the cutthroat nature of business. So you didn't lose everything. That is your silver lining. Thanks for hearing us out. You're good kids. So, while I got you here, let me give you just one piece of advice. I don't care what anyone says. Money matters. If you go spending it after you've only saved up a little, you'll regret it. Save up when you can. Every little bit helps. Yeah, even when you're out there fighting monsters. Even when we're fighting, eh? What is it, Patty? Just thought of something. Aye, that's a good idea. Search gold base. Okay. And gold hunter. Wait. Hold on, before I actually go... Wait a minute. Can she actually get money from that? Hey, you gotta pay the bills, right? Search for dropped gold. Is that really what it can do? Oh, that is hilarious. Alright, on to the last battle.
Onward to the very top of Tarkaron!
Oh, you're full of vim, Patty.
We're gonna need a whole lot of them to take down that giant Autophagos.
Just don't use it all up before we get there, okay?
And with the Autophagos gone, it will be the dawn of a new world. One without Blastia.
There's nothing to fear.
Everyone will be able to move on, even without Blastia. I'm sure of it.
You saw Yoder and the people from the guilds in Ornian, right? With them in charge, people will learn to live, even if there are problems along the way.
The possibilities are bigger than a blue whale.
I believe that.
Even without the Autophagos, there would be no future in sacrificing life after life like Duke did. And I intend to fight at your side to guarantee a better future, Yuri.
I'm counting on you.
Alright. Yeah, and this is what I forgot to check too. It's like, once we get the part 2, we can actually get it as a weapon. And I believe it's one of the stronger ones too. There are some other weapons that come pretty close to it. Alright, so let's see. Valley's HQ. I don't think there's anything different there. So a while back, we had the option of choosing out clothes for some of the characters. I believe we can actually get them all now. Welcome, travelers. Oh, you were the ones that came by to synthesize a dress last time, right? I still have it right here. Do you want it? Oh my, thank you very much. Here you go. Baby, this is against the rules. Poor Raven. Hey, old man. Rules? Sexy typhoon mama. If you could bring me Shigofir, a spirit fragment, 2 pieces of sacred tree, and 2 concrete claws, I think I can get started. What about that young lady over there? Oh, okay, yeah, so that's the title where if we have that title equipped, we can actually wear that costume for Judy. And we could do the same thing for Rita, Estelle, and I believe Carol as well. Funny enough, Carol gets a costume for this. So let's do that. So I need to find Sheagle Fur, Spirit Fragment, 2 pieces of Sacred Trees, 2 Sacred Trees Claws. I think it might be this then? I don't think it's... No, it's not that. These are separate.